right, here we go, underway. Brecken wins the opening draw. Puck down into Proctor's end. Garrett's got it there, sends it around, it's intercepted. Back to the point, they'll go D to D. That's bumps. Proctor able to force it out of the zone. Superior will regroup, start back in. Shot from the bottom of the circle, scores. And just like that, 37 seconds into the game, Superior takes the lead. Superior possession off the draw. Forced out of the zone, back in now. Centered. Puck loose in the slot. Shot on net, off the post. Matt clears to the line, that's held in. Shot back down, broken up by Gray. Matt clears to the wall. Played back down. Matt starts ahead. Hands off to Max, he'll dump it into the zone. Declan jumps up, can't get the puck loose. Superior clears it out of the zone. 2-on-1 as they enter. Backhand to the near side, that goes into the corner. That bumps player there. Pass ahead, tipped off of Griffin's stick. Superior goes D to D inside the circles. Played ahead. Max intercepts at the blue line. Far corner. Superior plays in behind their own net. Played out front. Declan shot, scores. Picks up a loose change. Declan, unassisted, standing out front, picks up the wayward puck and buries it. Just like that, the Rails have tied the game at 1. 13:06 left in the first. Wins the draw back to Garrett. Garrett lost this one in on net, off the glove. Superior starts ahead, intercepted by Brecken at the blue line. He's down into the circle, tripped, delayed penalty, and they'll call it. Rails headed to the power play here with 12:48 left in first. Power play look tonight is Brecken centering Garrett and Will, Miles and Matt at the points. Brecken on the dot. Pushes this one back to Miles. Walks it into the top of the circle, fires off the back of the defender, gets the puck back. Drops for Brecken. Brecken's going to rim it around. Garrett sends it right back to the point. Both Brecken and Miles have vacated, so the puck comes all the way back down. Miles will retrieve. Near side for Brecken. Matt pushes the puck into the zone on the far side, down in circle, centers, that's taken away. Will's able to hop on that one, take it back. Garrett fires a shot, gets blocked. Matt now has it at the point. He has his pocket pick, but he does recover. Battling, sends it ahead. Brecken now over to Will, gets the pass back. Brecken down the wall, fires one off the skate into the corner. Superior around the back, 24 seconds left of the power play. We'll send this one all the way down. Ends up on net, save there for Jades. Miles starts it up, stretch pass, hits Garrett. He's gonna fire this one in on net. Superior sends it back out. Miles sends it right back in again. It's on sides. Icing waved off. D behind the net. Tip the head and Superior's out efficiently. In on the far side. Poke check there from Matt. He runs into another player. Superior drop pass, taken away, sent to the line, but not out. Shot high over the net. Miles battling there, he's knocked down. Shot off the base of the net. Still battling. Will pick this loose change. He lost one high, too far for Ruxin. This is going to go for icing. Both teams back to full strength. 10:43 left in the first, and without icing, we'll get a face-off here to Jason's left. Declan on the draw. He wins this one over to Miles, sends it ahead. Superior sends it down into the slot, got it free, poke checked away by Jace. Max has it on the near wall. Gets it up for Declan. Declan backhands it into the zone. Intercepts, shot off the glove, drops, and covered. Superior wins that draw. Send it up far side, chipped ahead. They're into the offensive zone. Nobody ahead of them. Miles trying to catch him. Shot right into the body. Rebound. Scores. And 10:03 left in the first period here, and Superior has regained the lead 2-1. Brecken's been chased out of the dot. Tony wins it back, but Matt had retreated. Gray fires it off the near wall for Bria. She chips it ahead. Spear sends it out front. Gray picks it up in the slot, shoots, stick save, and he'll hang on. Brecken wins back to Bria. She sends it back to Matt. He's pressured, tries to go rink wide. Still battling for it just outside Superior's line. Tony puts it into the zone. Stripped of the puck at the blue line. Gray now has. Waits for everyone to get back on sides. He'll dump it in. Sends ahead. Rink wide pass. And Superior's out efficiently. Fired in from the red line. Jason will stick that aside. Matt sends it ahead for Bria. It's off his stick. Superior starts right back. Into the zone, down to the middle. Shot. Save from Jace, cleared by Gray. Superior has it again into the high slot. Another shot. Deflected. Rebound off the post. That went off the crossbar, wide of the net. Superior down in, short side, missed it wide. Back out front, intercepted by Brecken. He'll take it ahead. Brecken down into the offensive zone. He's got Brio with him. Out front, backhand shot. We're going to get a minor penalty for hooking to Superior. Superior number 42 heading to the box. Minor penalty for hooking. 8:29 left in the first period. And back to the power play go the Rails. We're going to have a second power play unit out for Proctor. We've got Ruxin centering Declan and Tony. Max and Gray will be netting the points. Minute and a half on the penalty clock. Draw one by Superior into the far corner. Played around near side, sent to the point. Max Well, does hold it there, but just squirts free. He'll go rink wide for Gray, but that was behind him. Gray from his own zone, off the referee, back into the zone, technically offsides. So we're going to get a neutral zone face off here. 8:06 left in the period, 1:08 left in the power play. Ruxin wins it back to Gray. Tipped all the way in. Battling point in the corner is Rux. Superior has possession in behind. They'll curl back. Through the crease, rink wide. Sent ahead. Chipped up out of the zone. Rux bumps into a player there. Max will step up and take it in. Down into the slot. Tries to hand over to Tony, but it's taken away. Max forces it down into in behind. Declan takes it away on the half wall. Sidesteps the player there. Fresh players on the ice. Tries to tuck it short side. That's a save. He's going to play it back to the point. Matt fires one well wide of the net. Miles steps up, holds it in. Pull check off his stick out of the zone. Miles, so Brecken plays it ahead for Matt. Matt into the zone. They're going to say offsides. I think the puck poke check right at the blue line popped up and over Matt's stick. 2 seconds left in the power play here for the Rails, and look at a draw just outside Superior's end. Brecken wins 2 Rocks. Brecken, he's stripping the puck. Superior down in. Poke check from Miles. Superior gets it back, fires it wide of the net. From the point. Into the slot, poke checked away, held in. They'll go D to D. Tip down into the far circle. Played ahead, but not out by Garrett there. Centering attempt. Good stick from Garrett, knocks it to the far wall. Superior skates it down. Still battling down in the corner. Miles fires one hard rink wide that deflects. Icing's indicated and waved off. Superior plays it up near side. Miles hops up, holds the zone temporarily, but then it's fired right out. Rux in, sends it back in. Superior takes it away. Rux runs through a player. Will tries to center, that's off a stick. Comes over to help. Superior plays it far side. Rux is pinned against the wall. Will comes over to help. Goes back to Garrett. Hard shot, right of the net. Miles hustles over. Does hold the... Superior wins the draw, back to the point. They go D to D. That's intercepted by Max. Max and Griffin starting ahead. Max with a partial break. Down into the zone. He's pushed off the puck. Takes his man into the wall. Played to the point, but not out. Declan tries to toe drag. Hits a skate. Matt poke checks, holds the puck out of his zone. Look at the puck on the dump in. Over to Griff. He fell. Superior right into the zone there. Near side. Shot from the high slot. Glove drops. And saved by Jace. He'll hang on. Shot from Superior on that. Saved by Jace. Brecken wins the draw back for Matt. Circles behind the net. Stops. Played ahead for Bria. Held in the zone by Spear. They're going to curl. Far side. Back to the point. Chip back down to the half wall. Into the slot, into the circle. Shot off the side of the net. Gray plays this one up the wall for Tony. Tries to center. Spear gets it back off the skate. Shots and scored. Spear extends their lead to 3-1 on that shot. 3:47 left in the first period. Spear will take this Lucas zone draw. Chipped up into the zone. Pass comes near side. Shot. Bar down and scores. Score is now at 4-1. 3:36 left in the first. And the Rails now down by 2. Spear off the draw. Back on center of the ice. Garrett plays it ahead for Ruxin, just too far. He'll hustle ahead. Battling for it down in the corner. Will now has, fires one wide of the net. That will be the first one there. Miles tries to pinch. In the zone by Spear. They're 3-on-1 as they get down into the zone. Garrett takes his man down around the corner. Delayed penalty there. Declan plays it up, and that'll be Garrett's minor penalty for holding. Rails to the penalty kill with 2:40 left in the first. It'll be Brecken and Will with Gray and Matt on to start the penalty kill here. Spear wins the draw. Back to the near side point. Onto the circle. Far side point. The top. Back to the near side. Put down into the circle. Centers. Good interruption there from Brecken. Spear gets the puck back though. Brecken with pressure there, almost gets it out, held in. Played to the near side. Down the wall, back to the point. Side steps, over the circle. Centered, that gets all the way through. Brecken fires it up and out. That's tipped at the blue line. 40 seconds left in the minor penalty to the Rails. Spear starts right back ahead. Pass doesn't quite connect. They're in offsides. 1:41 left in the first period. 32 seconds left in the 32 seconds left in the minor penalty. Left in the period. Spear wins the draw. Centers. Poke check from Matt. Will pick this one up. He's out of the zone. Crosses center ice. Backhands one down in. Spear will collect behind the net. Start up near side. checked away, that squirts out of the zone. 2 seconds left in the minor penalty, and Garrett's out. Both teams at full strength. Spear down into the zone. Poke drags there. Shot and scores. Blocker side. Declan wins the draw back for Miles. Sends it ahead. Sends up and out of the zone. Garrett collects. He'll start in near side. Decks the block into the zone. Stops there. Curls. Has his pocket picked. Miles plays it back ahead. Superior chips it into the zone offsides. 39.4 remains in the first here. We'll get a face-off just outside the rails end. Miles plays it ahead off the draw. Wink wide, pass, tipped into the zone. Garrett with a stick lift there. Starts back out. Lifts it ahead for Griffin. Puck still loose. Griffin dumps it into the zone, taken away by Superior. Wink wide pass. Intercepted. Superior gets it back. Declan forces it into the offensive zone. That's poked right back out. Garrett shoots it in far side. Wink wide pass. Max will jump up, take that away. Backhands this one into the corner. And that ends the first period. Shot totals after 1, 13 for Superior for first period save total for Chase of 8. First period shots for the Rails, 7 for first period save total for the Spartan goaltender of 5. Period underway. Superior wins the draw back. Chipped ahead on the near side. Sent ahead. The goal intercepts. He'll fire it in from the red line. Spartans pick it up. Chip it ahead. Far side. Will unable to hold the zone. Miles steps up and skip past him. Pass out front. Just too far. Spartans chip it in behind. Brecken off the near side wall, up but not out, held in at the point. Poke check by Garrett. Will plays it ahead. That's in Garrett's skate. Down into the slot. Sent ahead. Puck comes free. Sent up and over. Sent back out front. And Superior scores. Got a player down on the ice alongside the net. Superior has extended the lead to 6-4 on that shot, just 50 seconds into the second period. Player is hopping off under his own power. Spartans win the draw, they'll chip it off the far wall. Matt picks this up just inside his own zone. Head for Tony. Down into the offensive zone, pull check off his stick. Sent back along, Matt keeps it out of the zone. Superior does get it in. Puck skims along the blue line there, held in. Over to the far circle. He'll curl to the blue line. Down into the slot, fires a shot and scores. Superior has extended the lead to 7-2 on that shot, just a minute and 23 seconds into the second period now. Declan keeps possession off the draw, stripped off his stick. Spear down into the zone, far side. Rhea plays it off the wall. Declan picks this up, fires it into his skate. Up to the point now. Tony races ahead. He's into the zone, got a player on him. Sends it in on net, stick save there. Spears clears it up, and they're rink wide for into the zone. Curls at the blue line there, drops it off. Gray off the near side wall, up and out of the zone. Played ahead, back to the near side. Declan couldn't quite get a handle on it. Superior will regroup in their own end. Starts ahead, taken off his stick by Bria. Cleared out of the zone. Tipped ahead to the blue line, into the zone. Matt will recover inside the circle, stops, reverses course behind the net. Rink wide pass tipped off of Tony's stick. That's going to go for icing. And it does make it. So 12:28 left in the second period. Icing the call. Face-off coming to Jason's right. Moves that draw back to Garrett. Max down at the half wall. Sends it ahead for Brecken. He's able to push that puck into the zone on the far side. He ran into the padding along the wall there. Garrett does hold his own and then skips by him. Centering pass taken away by Miles. Spear down into the zone, taken away there, but not out. Centered. Up down into the slot. Still loose. Garrett clears it to the wall. He's going to backhand this one all the way down. Icing is indicated. And that'll be the call. With 11:37 left in the second period, we're going to get a line change here for the Rails. And another defensive zone face-off. Gray fires it off the glass to the point, not out. Rocks intercepts a passing attempt there. Will does get it up out of his zone that time. Superior just comes back near side. They're right back into the zone. Taken away by Declan. Superior gets it back. Down in. Shot on Jace. Save. Played back around behind. Matt gives the puck away in the corner. Sent back out front. That gets through everybody. Ruxin. Rink wide pass. Does get the puck out of the zone. Misses its mark. Superior regroups in their own end here. Up near side. Centered. Dump back in behind. Ray takes it away there. Fires it in the near far corner. Matt picks it up. Comes around. Fires it off the wall. Misses Ruxin. That's going to go for icing again. Wins the draw back. It's played up and out by Brio. Tony taking over from behind. Sent back into his own near side. Toe drag. Garrett gets in the way of that shot. Tony up the wall, but not out. He gets the puck back. Able to chip it past the pitching defender. Clears free to Bria. She'll send it down into the zone. Spartans reverse. Chip it up near side. Garrett poke checks at the blue line. Clear it up. Back down into the zone. Poke check there. Bracken picks it up. Bracken lost possession up over the near side. It's played ahead. Intercepted by Garrett. He dumps it down into the corner. He'll be the one to give chase. Spear chips it up ahead, and pass intercepted there by Miles. Tries to dump it in, that goes off a stick, taken away by Superior. Miles gets it back, gets to the red line, fires it to the near corner. Put it up ahead. Griffin intercepts, but then he overskated. Takes the player down, no call indicated. Miles back on Griffin ahead. Down into the zone. Griffin forces his man down in behind the net. Get ahead. That goes off of Max's skate. Spear picks it up. They're going to lock this one up and out. Miles knocks it down, plays it himself. Into the zone. Fires one from high. Stick to side. Declan now with it. Comes near side for Garrett. Garrett walks down. Shot from the circle is partially blocked. That's a kick save. Back to the point. Garrett does hold. Walks through the slot. On his backhand, down the circle. Backhand shot, gloved, and held onto. So with 8:09 left in the second period, Rails had decent offensive zone time there. Moving an offensive zone face-off. Brecken on the draw, hands off to Will. Backhand over for Ruxin, that goes off his skate. Ruxin battling in behind. Superior takes it away. Brecken in the corner with it, plays it down for Rux. Comes back out front. Will couldn't quite get a stick on it there. Brecken still playing with it in the corner there. Superior takes that one away. Rink wide pass up and out of the zone. Come down the near side wall, battling Gray. Sent down front. Matt able to poke check that into the high slot. Rocks tips for Brecken, and they'll be out of the zone. Brecken through neutral ice. Tries to toe drag into the slot. Will picks up the loose puck. Down into the circle. He curls. Goes rink wide. Off the far wall. Matt fires it back out front. Puck's loose. Will gets it in the high slot. Backhands one towards the net. That's blocked. Clearing attempt, picked up by Gray. He fires one. tipped by Ruxin. That bounces off the goaltender, up and out. Spear, stretch pass, doesn't quite connect. Matt intercepts. He'll start back into the zone on the far side. Down into the slot, stops, fires, pad save. Spear clears the zone. Down into the slot, shot, glove, and it sneaks in. That went off the bottom of Jace's gloves. Superior extends the lead to a score of 8-2 with 6:39 left in the second period. Decker loses the draw back to Miles. He sends it into the zone, but it's taken right away. Miles gets the puck back into the zone far side. Drags into the circle, loses it to the corner. Decker will pick it up there. He sidesteps the player. Bria keeps the puck down in the corner, tries to center. That comes to the line. Miles plays it back near wall. Declan holds the zone, backhands this one down, and it's taken away. Stretch pass, tipped away by Garrett. Superior will be the first ones on it on the far wall. Centered out front, Garrett takes that away. Up ahead for Bria. Just plays it ahead and out of the zone. All the way down into the Superior end. They'll curl in behind their own net. Tony rides his man into the wall. Declan gets sandwiched. Tony fires a shot over the net there. Garrett puts one in towards the net. That's blocked. Declan takes his man out there. He's going to go for body check. Superior 2-on-1. Pass the side. Shot missed. Garrett plays it in the corner, and with that, Declan, minor penalty for roughing. 5:19 left in the second period. Rails going back to the penalty kill. Superior wins the draw, back to the point. Shot on net, kick save from Jace, rebound pushed wide. Superior still in possession, back to the near far point, down to the circle. Garrett behind the net, sidesteps one. Up through the circle and out of the zone. He gets to the red line, dumps it in. Two Superior players collided there. Garrett still in possession, down behind, plays it to the corner. Will covering up, elects to back out of the zone. He'll intercept the stretch pass. Gets to the red line, dumps it right back in again. Played up and out of the zone. Miles has it there. Sends it back in, but offsides. I gotta say that was intentional offside, so it's gonna puck the face-off's gonna go all the way down to the other end. Wins the draw over to Matt. He's stripping the puck though. Superior down into the circle. Centers all the way through. In behind. To the circle. Brecken races ahead. His stick's lifted. He can't get it out of the zone. Superior with it on the half wall. Around the circle. Curls in the corner. All the way back to the point. Half wall there, centered. Hard shot, wide of the net. Goes back to the near point, down to the corner. Gray fires it off the far corner of the round. That's held in. Declan back out of the box. Shot in on net, save from Jace. Walker wins the draw back for Matt. Tries to give it ahead to Griff. That's held in. Matt chips it up and out of the zone. Superior plays it ahead. Intercepted by Max. Rocks will pick up. Plays it ahead for Griff. Back for Rocks. Into the offensive zone, but taken away. Spear down into the offensive zone. Poke shot by Max. Roxon tries to play it to the line. That's held in. Matt takes this one away again. Chips it up and out. Spear has possession. Matt plays it ahead again. Spear will regroup in their own ends. Played ahead. Rox has. Tries to center. That's taken away. I'll pick this one away and behind the net. He starts ahead. Out of steam, through the neutral zone, into the offensive zone, down the far side. Tries to curl, fires a shot right into the chest. Dropped and smothered. 2:33 left. One back, Miles fires one there. That goes off his skate. Superior will play it in behind the net. Tony battling in the corner there. That's taken away. Garrett from the half wall. Shoots wide of the net. Miles does hustle over and hold his own temporarily. Superior finally able to clear though. Into the zone far side. Looking for a pass. Shot from the slot. Blocker to side by Jace. With it on the half wall, centering pass intercepted, but they get it back. Sent in, that goes through the crease wide. Sent to the slots, pops off a stick. Tony open for Bria and out of the zone. Bria able to take it away. Defender stumbles. She'll fire one from the circle off the mask. Garrett from the point. That gets blocked wide. Here, up and out. Miles takes this one away, shoves it back into the zone, but it's sent right back out. Centering pass puts it into the zone. Miles stumbles down into the slot on his backhand, tries to go between the legs. Save there from Jace. Spear has the puck back. Rebound. Saved by Jace as well. Puck cleared up and out of the zone. Spear will regroup in center ice. Pass near side. Up ahead, taken away by Garrett. Tony chips it away. Garrett now plays it ahead. He fires this one 3 feet wide. Comes up the wall. Max does hold the point. Sends this one down in. That ends up wide of the net. Played up. Tipped out of the zone. Miles fires it back in. He's dumped. We're going to get offsides. Draw will come to the center ice dot with 40.2 left in the second period. Off the draw, Spear tries to play it ahead, intercepted by Declan. He'll send it into the zone. Spear from behind the own net, sends it ahead, taken away by Max. Griffin comes over to the near side, stripped of the puck there, into the zone. Gray battling there. Sent to the far side, held in, shot, deflected into the near corner. Down into the corner. That'll end the second period. Shot totals for the Rails in the second period. 8 for save total. Second period save total for the Spartan goaltender of 8. Shot totals for Superior in the second period. 7 for a second period save total for Jace of 4. Everybody, 15 minutes on the clock. Third period about to start. Declan will take the opening draw. He's got Ruxin and Will with him. Ray and Matt at the points. Puck into the zone off the draw. Spear takes it right back. Centering pass, shot from the high slot, blocked into the corner. Sent back out front, intercepted by Declan. He fans on a clearing attempt. Shot gets pushed wide. Matt will pick this one up. He fans on a clearing attempt. He blocks a dump in. He'll pick this up along the wall, start out. Off the wall, trying to get it to himself. It's intercepted. Will couldn't hold the zone. It was in the ref's skates. Declan waits for Rux to get back on sides. Jumps into the zone. Back for Rux at the top of the circle. Shot, gloved. Battling for it in the corner is Will. Hands off for Declan. Around behind, still surveying. Stops in the corner. Reverses again. Back to Rux at the half wall. Rux off the wall. Tries to get it to Declan. That ends up and out of play. The goal differential of 6 or greater here. We are in running time, so 13:42 in running currently. Declan takes that draw, forces it into the corner. Superior, the first one's there. Puck does get up and out of the zone. Foot race there. Center. Declan takes it away, sends it up to the line, but not out. Superior from the high slot, into the far circle. Puck still bouncing around in the slot. Miles couldn't clear. Declan does get it to the wall. Superior gets the puck back. Shot wide of the net from the slot. Superior gets the puck back to the circle, back to the slot. Griffin with some aggression there, almost gets the puck away. Miles now fires it off the wall. Max will pick this up, and he overskated. Superior gets the puck back. They'll regroup in their own end quick. Start ahead. Tipped ahead into the zone. To the near side. Centered out front. Garrett intercepts. He starts ahead. Into the offensive zone. One too many moves. He is offsides. Offsides the call. Declan had ventured in. Garrett made another move. They were on different pages, so we will get a neutral zone draw here. Spear wins this one all the way back to the corner. Sent ahead. Roxon intercepts. He's got it now. Down into the slot. He loses it. Fans on a shot. Spear plays it ahead. Poke checked away by Matt. Spear gets it back though. Down into the zone. Matt falls. Rhea picks this up. Backhands it out of the zone. Spear plays ahead. Sidestep there into the offensive zone. Poke check by Matt. Right back to the point. Held in. Matt takes it away on the half ball. Plays it ahead. Can't get it out. Second effort does. Matt now into the offensive zone. Puck slashed off his stick. No call. Played around the corner. Roxon on the half wall has it taken away. Rox plays it back to the point for Gray. He'll rifle a shot. That ends up wide of the net. I don't know if it was deflected or not. Spear on the half wall. Chips it ahead. Gray will pick this up and neutral ice. Up ahead for Tony. Tony and Roxon on different pages there. Superior takes the puck away and they're out of the zone. Miles leans on his guy. Forces him into the wall. Centered. Roxon will get that. Fires it off the wall and all the way down. Icing waved off. Superior will be forced to play. They've got it. Chips it ahead. Garrett intercepts. Sends it back down. Taken away in the slot. Chipped off the wall. Miles able to intercept there at the blue line. Sent back in. The Superior was offsides. We'll get a neutral zone draw. Kick back. D-to-D pass on the red line. Into the zone on the far side. Rimmed around, Superior intercepts on the half wall, sends it down behind. Back out front, through his skates. Garrett able to sweep the puck away. Will picks it up at the blue line, and he's out of the zone. He surveys far side. Centers for Garrett, that gets all the way through. Miles will hop up from the blue line. Battling for it there, sends it down into the corner. He'll retreat. Played up, intercepted by Max there. Superior's second effort gets it out of the zone. Declan with pressure there. Forces his man off the puck. Miles takes it away. Plays it off for Will, but that's off his skate. Superior will just take it back. Into the zone, offsides. We're going to get a draw on the center ice dot here. 8:44 and counting left. They're still trailing by 6. Superior wins the draw. Send it up far side. Rox tips it into the zone, but taken back by the Spartans. Rick wide pass into the zone. Drop pass at the blue line. Pressure there from Rox. He checks his guy into the wall. And he's going to go to the box for a body check. Rails down by 6, now down a man for a minute and a half. Superior wins the draw, they're back to the point. Sent down in. To the slot. Kicked aside by Matt. Will locks this one up and out. That won't make it for icing. Superior will be forced to play it. Superior down into the zone. Out front. Shot off the side of the net. Sent back out front. Jace has lost his stick. Sent in. Tipped wide of the net. Superior with possession. Back to the point. Down, centered, back to the circle. Will clears to the wall, chips it up. Declan does finally get it out of the zone. Superior takes it back again. Pass to the near side. Hard shot, scores. Power play goal with 6:28 left in the third. Extends the lead to 7. The score is now 9-2. Miles takes the puck ahead, taking off his stick. Ruxin picks it up in the neutral zone. Sent back out again. Superior tries to clear it. Still battling at neutral ice. Garrett chips it off the wall. That hits a player on the bench. No call there. Miles can't quite hold the point there. Superior starts ahead there, 2-on-1. Centering pass. That bounced off the stick. They'll keep possession. Garrett takes that one away, plays it to the slot for Miles. Miles up ahead, through Rux's skates. Icing waved off. Rux gets dumped. Superior, ooh, he goes hard into the end wall there. I hope he's okay. Tony capitalizes on it. Up front, Max tries to shovel it in. Tony centers it back to the line. Miles fires a quick shot. That goes wide. Superior lofts one high. That'll go all the way down. It's going to die before it even gets to the goalie, but Jace will play it. Miles, stretch pass for Max. He sidesteps one. He'll fire this one into the far corner. Ruck's battling for it there. Long lead pass, Spears in, 2-on-1, pass the side, that goes off the stick. Sent back to the point, down to the near side circle, shot, wide of the net, comes all the way back to the far point, that's held in. Off the wall, he'll walk the line, back down into the slot, down to the bottom of the circle, shot off of Jace, good save there, cleared. Max plays it up ahead, but it doesn't get out of the zone. Shot from the goal line off of Jace. Garrett now finally pushes it up and out of the zone. Poke checked off his stick before he can get into the zone. Superior right back at it. Centering pass comes all the way to the ball. Miles plays it ahead, it's intercepted. Back to the far point. Right back down into the corner. Garrett hard off the wall. That's tipped. That's going to go the length of the ice. Icing is waved off. 3:25 and counting. Max hustling down, trying to win the race. He will. First one on it there. He and Declan battling. Declan comes away with it, plays it up the wall. Griffin steps up there, gets to the circle. Cleared to the near side by Superior. They're out of the zone. Down into the middle, that goes off the stick. Gray plays it ahead, he gets it up and out of the zone. Superior will come back near side, into the zone. Sidesteps Declan. Fired off the glass around. Gray tries to step up there, misses. Declan in behind, has possession, pushes it off the wall. Gray shoves it up the wall further. Griffin pushes it out. Bria furthers it ahead, but Superior takes it back. Up the near side into the zone, down into the slot. Matt with a good stick there, forces the puck to the corner. centered, taken away by Declan, and he starts up and out. 2-12 and counting. 2-on-2s, they cross. Shot from the top of the circle, gloved and held onto. Rucks off the draw, pucks in the slot, he loses it. Play to the line, Garrett holds temporarily. Spear up and out of his zone now. Down into the offensive zone, shot and scored. The delayed penalty coming to penalty was going to be on either, I think Tony, they're saying here. Superior scores, makes the score 10-2. 48 seconds left in the game. Rucks down into the zone. Co-drags into the middle. Can't get one in on net. Runs into the goaltender. Puck's still loose underneath. And there's a whistle. 30 seconds left. Ruxin on the draw. He's got Will and Tony there. Back to Garrett. He fires a shot. Gloved and held onto. That should be the end of it. 6-5, and that will be the end of the game. Second period shot total for Superior, 2, or third period shot total for Superior was 2. For second period save total for Jace of 0. Second period shot total for the Rails, 2. For a second period save total for the Spartan goaltender of 2. Game save total for Jace is 12. Game save total for the Spartan goaltender was 15. Rails are back in action. Rails will be back in action on Sunday afternoon, 3:45 p.m. where we'll be hosting 12K.